Hello, party people. It is Friday, and I am, dear God, running behind like you would not believe. So tired. And cold for some reason. You wouldn't think I would be wearing this damned heavy thing. Okay. I've had to make a change to the way I do things, so if I'm talking to chat, I'm going to be looking down there now, because that's where my phone is. I can't, there must be something wrong with the graphic interface or something with my second monitor. Unless I full screen the OBS window, I don't see the bottom bar, and that doesn't tell me whether or not my signal is good or not. So I don't suppose I could drag that up and put it somewhere else on the screen. No, it doesn't look that way. Okay, pretty sure I should be live on Rumble by now. Let's have a look. Yes, in fact, I believe I am. Yes. Okay. And we will do a quick chatbot check now, just to see, because you never know. No, I didn't really figure. Okay, so it is Fandom Friday, so let's get into the Fandom Fridayness. Okay, my phone is just catching up. Okay, we will start with, and I want to make sure my desktop audio is good. Yes, okay. We'll start here.
Hey, so what's the reason why you...
Asmongold discovering how much of a savage Grandpa Gaming actually is. And it's not really a fandom thing, it's just, I'm a fan of both of these guys. I like both of these streamers. And this particular clip just gave me the giggles, so I wanted to share it. Can I full screen this window? Yes, but I don't think that really makes much of a difference. No, and the title is He Has Nostalgia, Not PTSD. Oh, yeah.
Hey, so what's the reason why you don't pick the high ground?
Because high ground, you're always silhouetted.
What silhouette?
If the range is in the book, and I see your head, you're dead.
Here.
Oh! Oh! Takes one shot there, bitch.
What the fuck?
Wow.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Asmon is just completely
I was first.
lost as to what's going
Oh,
on.
if it's night and I have a thermal, I'll get you anyway. That's, that's no biggie. I'll just spot you, switch to my scope, and pop. Make your head like a zit.
This guy!
Oh, yeah. Grandpa Gaming.
I can eat pizza with my left hand and shoot with my right. What's your problem?
This guy has nostalgia, not PTSD. Holy shit!
Yeah, that was loads of fun. Unfortunately, this one's not so much. From Dr. Jebra Fauché. Critics and fans have suggested Elliot Page as James Bond, as the franchise looks to develop and possibly include alphabet people in the role. What a fantastic idea. Yes, to which I responded, I support this 1,000%, because the only thing it would prove is how very desperate studios are to attempt to encourage new viewers at the expense of the old. Yeah. Why not just call Little Harry Sisson? It's not a bad choice. Can you imagine? I'm a man. A trans man. Such a great tagline. It is, actually. April Fools? No, actually. No, I didn't think it was either. Of course, I only got briefly by Maxime Bernier's April Fools thing this year. Auditions continue as the 007 franchise seeks to cast classic Bond villains Harry Balzac, Tony Testarossa, Pussy Forlorn, and the Ministry's attractive, yet somehow always prim and unattainable Administrator Miss Minnie Peeny. Oh, dear God. Whoa! I think that one's auditioning for Starfire. Yikes. Okay. Sorry about that last one. Let me see. I have a trailer we can go over, but before we do that, let's have a look at another Asmon clip, since I have one queued.
What is this? Lord of the Rings donkey and a cheese?
Okay, I'm going to turn this up a touch. We'll go to about there, should be good.
Grater? Wait, what?
Yeah, the tagline
What
is
this?
Lord of the Rings donkey and a cheese grater. And this is worth listening to. It's Yeah.
The Rings donkey and a cheese grater? Wait, what?
Favel-based from the beginning, I kind of knew that I wanted it to be a donkey. So I went on the hunt for donkey roars. Most of what you get is the hee-haw stuff that you really can't use anywhere.
Yeah?
But I did get a few bellows out of the donkeys. Before I ever even came on board, they'd recorded a cheese grater on a string.
That tail movement is actually the cheese grater switch.
What the fuck?
That, kids, is how you do practical sound design. Yeah. I fucking loved it. Let me clear that one from that playlist. What else have we got here? Oh, no. Oops. Back. There we go. Remove. There we are. Okay, we'll copy and share this one. This is a brief piece about the Highlander reboot. We'll pause it right there because, well, this is just one of those sneaky little tricks that people use. They'll put a very short clip of music over a very short, or over a static image, and then the music clip plays over and over and over again while you're reading the big paragraph, and yeah, it's just dirty. But it is a great way to get a lot of views really quick. Anyway, I'll just read this while the throbber is losing its mind. Actors Henry Cavill and Dave Bautista are preparing for an intense Highlander reboot, undergoing rigorous stunt training, sword fighting, and weight training to bring a more stylized and brutal version of the film to life. Bautista described the role as, quote, one of the most demanding yet rewarding of his career, hinting that this new take on Highlander will be unlike anything seen before and could become something truly special. From what I understand, they're attempting to make it much more akin to the John Wick style. Good luck. Let's see. This one is from who? Yeah, I can close that. There we go. UFD Tech. So I don't know if this is the actual guy who posted it originally or not, but we'll look at this. And this
Linux will now be illegal.
This is more for my computer nerds than it is for me. I'm not a massive computers guy. I like to play with software. I'm not really that concerned with the mechanics and hardware of it.
Linux will now be illegal in California. Get ready for the nightmare that will be modern operating system legislation. A law was just signed into existence that will force every operating system provider to do age verification at the system level to make sure only the correct ages have access to the correct content that the state deems acceptable. Obviously, this isn't a problem for Microsoft, who forces you to sign in no matter what, but it applies to every type of OS. Mobile, desktop, it's irrelevant. The biggest...
So they want to make you verify your age at the operating system level. That feels a little retarded. And invasive. Which, of course, is the reason that Linux would be made illegal. Okay, the only other thing I have from my YouTube Fandom Friday list is the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer, which for some reason I hadn't covered yet, though I thought I had. So what we have coming up...
Whoa. What's that?
Silence. And skip. Thank you. Pause. So from Kino Check, which is generally where I go for my trailers, because as far as I've been able to notice, they have the broadest range and tend to have the best picture quality. But your results may vary. In any case, I just want to have a quick look at the Brand New Day trailer, and this is supposed to be all clips as well, so this will be about 1.25 minutes, I think.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. Rebirth. The threats.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Tom here, and we are working on something incredibly exciting for the...
Okay, I think I just figured out why I hadn't shown this before. Because it's trash. Okay. Let's see. I mean, yeah. Let me copy this link and move it over. This one is from Bleeding Cool. Charlie Day believes Danny DeVito would be a great Wario in the Mario Galaxy movie. I can't disagree. I mean, he thinks DeVito would be a dream casting. Day commented, DeVito would fit so well in this universe and he would be a good Wario. I think so. I think he'd have a lot of fun with the role. Which to us seems like a fantastic choice, as the fellow It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia co-star's voice alone feels like he would fit the part of the anti-hero of the Super Mario franchise. He'd probably do a far better job than Elon Musk did in his SNL appearance. Other stars were asked about their own dreamcasting choices. Anya Taylor-Joy said Jessica Lange could join this, but didn't know who she's going to play. Well, then that's not dreamcasting. That's, I just want to see this person in a movie. Let's see. Keegan-Michael Key said to lock in on who would play Princess Daisy, he says Chloe Moretz. It's an interesting choice. She does have a good voice. You know what I mean? She might be good. Yeah, we're legit casting this. I locked in a little bit here. Let's see. So left to right here, Luigi is played by Charlie Day. Mario is Chris Pratt again. Yoshi is Donald Glover. And Princess Peach is Anya Taylor-Joy. Is there another character back? No, I don't think so. Okay. Baby Luigi, Toad, and Baby Mario. Doesn't have a voice credit there. No more voice credits. Okay, the Super Mario Galaxy movie is an animated film based on the world of Super Mario Bros. Follows the Super Mario Bros. Movie, released in 2023, which earned more than $1.3 billion worldwide. Yeah, it was enjoyable. I don't think I'd go out of my way to see a sequel, but that's me. I've never been a huge Mario guy anyway. Back when I was a kid, the Nintendo Entertainment System came with a cartridge which contained Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, and it came with a gun. Yeah, I didn't play a lot of Super Mario Brothers. Let's see. Oh dear. This does not seem like a good idea, but yeah, let's wring every penny we can out of an IP, right? Game of Thrones The Mad King is set for a Royal Shakespeare Theatre run. Holy ad blocker. Yeah, I'm not allowing ads. Fuck off. Let's see. The Royal Shakespeare Company announced a brand new production that Game of Thrones fans will be most interested in. Well, see, if it hadn't been for that last season, especially, we might have been, yeah. The play is based on the books of Martin, the incomplete series, George. It will depict Westeros during the reign of King Aerys II Targaryen. The play will premiere at the Royal Shakespeare Theatre in Stratford-upon-Avon, running from the 20th of July through September 5th this year. More details below from the company. No word yet on whether they intend to broadcast live in any capacity. Oh, please. Like, it's not going to be recorded. That said, if you could get theatrical actors, Brian Blessed would make a damned good Tyrion. I wish I had enough poison for the lot of you. I have a better one. You know nothing, Jon Snow. I absolutely love Brian Blessed. Enter the world before. A long winter thaws in Harrenhal, and spring is promised. At a lavish banquet on the eve of a jousting tournament, lovers meet, and revelers speculate about who will contend. But in the shadows, amid growing unease at the bloodthirsty actions of the realm's merciless Mad King, dissenters from his inner circle anxiously advance a treasonous plot. Far away, the drums of battle sound. Family bonds, ancient prophecies, and the sacred line of succession will be tested in a dangerous campaign for power. Who will survive? Who will rise? Wars aren't won by those with most cause, but whose stories told best, or best told. No, not really. The unique stage show will see the Royal Shakespeare Theatre auditorium transformed, bringing the action to life around you. On a cross-shaped stage, no two seats offer the same experience or viewpoint. Pick your seat and enjoy theater at the RSC like never before. Yeah, and that alone tells me they will absolutely be recording it. And, yeah, they're not just going to record it, they're going to make sure that they essentially cinematize it so that they can be presented in a probably something like an IMAX format. Oh, what's this now? Shatner has gotten Facebook to remove AI and misinformation. Interesting. Shatner gets Facebook to remove AI misinformation account. Facebook removed some morbid AI misinformation about Shatner after the Star Trek legend showed them what was being posted about him. In the age of censorship... Okay, I'm not reading the whole article. We'll just do the summary. Shatner exposed a Facebook page spreading AI-generated fake news about his health and life. False stories claimed Shatner had terminal brain cancer. Fans mistakenly shared and believed the rumors. Yeah, on Facebook, clearly, because it never made its way to X. Meta responded by removing the offending Facebook account after media inquiries spotlighted the issue. Shatner warns about AI misuse, but supports positive AI, referencing his work with Storyfile for legacy preservation. Is Storyfile the guys who did that thing not too long ago where he goes to visit Spock? I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I wanted to put this out yesterday, but given the day and the possibility that it would look like a joke, I waited for today. So this was talking about yesterday, obviously. There's a page on Facebook using AI to create horrible fake news stories about me. The page is by the Beanstalk Functions Group, which is allegedly an event planner in South Africa. What the fuck, man? Why would you do that? Just to drive traffic to your site, I suppose. He began. They have created stories that say I have stage 4 brain cancer, was in some kind of fight with Erica Kirk, and that I'm dying. All their stories are monetized. Most of the stories use an AI image of me. Facebook support will not remove the page. Yeah, even celebrities have discovered that you actually do need to crowdsource your pressure for getting some things removed on some platforms, or to even get your voice heard by some platforms. It's not an uncommon thing that people on X who have some sort of random lock of their account, or people on YouTube who have some sort of random issue with their account, where in some cases their account can be locked or suspended completely. There have been times where people have had to essentially crowdsource a voice to get YouTube to pay attention to them. Shatner dove deeper into the investigation and the source of the misinformation. Each story is accompanied by a website link in the post that is hosted on Next.js, where some of you may have seen my post to the CEO of that company asking him to remove these fake stories. None of these stories are true, but they apparently seem genuine enough for fans to repost them across social media and send messages of support to me and my family, all while the culprits behind the account make money. Yeah. The actor, director, and author, if you haven't read the Tech War novels and the Tech comics, I recommend them, provide a teachable moment of the lessons of AI. This is the downside of AI and yellow journalism. While it can be a wonderful tool in the right hands, it can be used as a weapon in the wrong hands. If you see a bizarre story about me, unless you see it posted on one of my verified accounts, take it with a grain of salt. After an inquiry by Entertainment Weekly, Facebook's parent company responded, Beanstalk Functions Group's page has been removed for violating policies. Shatner demonstrated the potential positive impact of AI by working with Storyfile, an AI firm, to preserve his likeness and personality by recording 45-plus hours of input over 5 days to answer questions from family and fans about his life, career, and opinions, including his time in his signature franchise Star Trek. While he's embraced working on the occasional live-action voiceover project, the actor has remained an ambassador and advocate for Star Trek, even as it faces an uncertain future with no new active screen projects in production, amid the defense of the brand following the cancellation of Starfleet Academy. Yeah. The well-deserved cancellation of Star Trek Academy, or Packlet Academy. Jim Lee. Let's see. Gotham to Vegas. The most iconic casino moments in comic book history. Oof, you people are really stretching for something to talk about. Okay, sure. Let's talk about this. Copy link address. Close that. So this is also from Bleeding Fool, or Cool. Might be Fool. Fool. Yeah. From Bleeding... No, I didn't. Fuck off. I know exactly where I'm clicking to. Reject all your cookies. Toxic Masculinity Tuesday. Smokey and the Bandit, 1977. For people of a certain age, and let's just take in the glory that is that car. Yeah. For people of a certain age, doing a review of Smokey and the Bandit is about as necessary as reviewing Star Wars or the final episode of MASH. Oh, I see Didger is in chat. My friggin' pinned message was covering it. Is it trailer review day today? I'm just doing a few different things. And I would have reviewed that brand new day trailer, but it looks bad. Let me see if I can find a better one, actually, now that you mention it. We have the official trailer, but that's from PlayStation. Is that actually the film? That one's from Kino Check. That's the one that I had a problem with. Trailer 2. Okay, I'll grab the link from this one. Actually, we'll do that next then. Let me just pause that before it tries to play an ad. There we go. Okay, yeah, I don't have YouTube Premium. That is to say, if you were alive when they came out, you didn't even need to see it because everyone was talking about it. The series finale of MASH remains the most watched single episode in TV history. That's true. Smokey and the Bandit falls into this category. Kind of, not really. It was the second highest grossing film of 77 behind Star Wars and came in ahead of such massive hits as Close Encounters of the Third Kind and Saturday Night Fever. Indeed, if you want to feel depressed, simply look at how many crazy good films came out that year and then look at Hollywood's current offering. Talk about civilizational collapse. Does it actually link to a list of movies that came out that year? No, it doesn't. Okay. But now I'm curious. Okay, we'll grab one from the IMDb. The top 30 films of 1977. Yeah, Weapons Grade Testosterone is absolutely right. If you haven't seen Smokey and the Bandit, you absolutely should. The sequel's not as important, but you should definitely see the first one. No, I'm not a customer at all. So we have Star Wars, obviously. Close Encounters of the Third Kind, obviously. Aguirre, The Wrath of God. I've heard extremely good things about that, but I've never seen it. Yeah, Werner Herzog and Klaus Kinski. Oh, I watched a piece about Kinski and Herzog and their wonderful relationship with each other not too long ago. Annie, this is a curated list, isn't it? Popularity. Okay, Star Wars Sorcerer. Another good film that I've heard of but never watched. Eraserhead, same. Suspiria, anyhow. Smokey and the Bandit. Okay, I was going to say, if Smokey and the Bandit's not on this list, I'm going to be pissed. Demon Seed. Slapshot. Slapshot's actually really good, too. The Rescuers, that was amazing. The Hills Have Eyes. Little Girl Who Lives Down the Lane. I don't think I've ever even heard of this. Wizards. It's Bakshi. The Goodbye Girl. Dreyfus. Yeah, I think I might have seen that. Rabbit, I haven't. Stroshek. In Berlin, an alcoholic man recently released from prison joins his elderly friend and a prostitute in a determined dream to leave Germany and seek a better life in Wisconsin. That has got to be a dark comedy, surely. Pete's Dragon, I've seen. The Gauntlet. I'm not sure if I saw that one or not. No, not sure. Julia, Audrey Rose, Jabberwocky, Pumping Iron. I don't know if I'd put it in the 30 greatest films of 1977. The Kentucky Fried Movie is good. Oh, God. When I was a kid, I absolutely loved George Burns. And if you haven't seen either some of his stand-up or this movie in particular, they're so good. There's also Oh God Book 2. Chatbot's not working, by the way. Yeah, it is now, actually. BB is awesome. BB? Let me go back here. BB. What did I miss? No. I don't know what you're on about BB. Yeah, it is BB, it says. Okay. Audrey Rose, Jabberwocky. Okay, here we are. Rolling Thunder. I think I've seen that. Short Eyes, I don't believe I have. The Late Show I have seen. It's kind of a niche thing. Who Are the DeBolts and Where Do They Get 19 Kids? Never heard of that one either. I suspect some of this is going to be critic score over audience score. Do we have... Okay, let's go with number of ratings. Yeah, see, there you go. That's just weird. Oh, okay. Now it's descending. There we go. Yeah. I mean, come on. Star Wars. Oh, yeah. Let's cover this one. From Fandom Pulse. And I will come back to it. But before I go into this, J.J. Abrams' production company Bad Robot is collapsing. Could Alex Kurtzman's secret hideout be next? Gee, you think? After making all that crap? Yeah. Anyway, let's have a look at Brand New Day here. Okay, so that's going to be Strikers. Or Strikers Island, I think it's called in the Marvel Universe. I'm going to call it here The Vulture.
They buried me alive in here and called it justice.
Oh, that's right. No,
you don't survive without changing.
It's a different classic film.
So I made
Scorpion
myself worse.
With destiny.
Did you just say he made himself worse? That is not Matt Gargan's backstory at all.
Some men evolve. He took everything from me. But I never forget. I'm not ready. This ends now.
Nobody leaves this place. Not while their bodies don't.
It looks like they went full-on rhino realism for the suit. Let's see if he actually gets all this extra shit.
I don't even know how to grieve. Not when the world's forgotten me. You were the only family I had left.
Bargain? You remember me now.
Oh, that looks a bit better. I wish I could clear that out of the way without having to touch it. A bit better. Not by much. They're still trying to do the nostalgia member berries. Look at the eyes on the mask. Does that look a little bit Green Goblin-ish to you? Yeah. Let's see. Does it have another image here? Just the title. Yeah, that looks like crap. It's a real shame. Oh well. 'Tis what 'tis. Okay, let's... no thanks. Let's talk about J.J. Abrams' production company collapsing and whether or not Secret Hideout is next. Gods, I hope so. Abrams is downsizing Bad Robot. The company he founded in '99 is closing its LA office, moving to New York. JJ, you're moving to New York. Why? Because you're worried about the taxes in Los Angeles? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Imagine moving from LA to New York and thinking you're upgrading. Everybody's fleeing New York, man. All the business folks. Yeah, JJ is screwed. Okay, let's talk about Trek, because that's more what I'm interested in. Deeper Damage was institutional. Abrams brought Alex Kurtzman with him as a writing partner on the 2009 film, and when Bad Robot moved on from Star Trek, Kurtzman stayed behind. Excuse me. CBS mistakenly signed Kurtzman and his Secret Hideout production company in 2016 to run the Star Trek franchise. A relationship that eventually grew into a 9-figure overall deal, running through 2026. He was Abrams' protege trained in the same school of thought, which is exactly why nobody should let J.J. Abrams anywhere near a movie ever again, let alone Kurtzman. He applied those lessons to 10 years of Star Trek television with predictable results, dark aesthetics, serialized storylines with no satisfying resolution, characters defined by trauma rather than competence, and an unbroken hostility to the optimistic adventure premise that built the franchise's audience over 5 decades. Sad to note how many new Trek fans really hate William Shatner and wish harm and death on him. Yeah. Didger says, the Shat is not dying. One day he will simply stop and everyone will be caught off guard. Yeah, it's... I mean, Chuck Norris died there a couple of weeks ago, and it kind of hit a lot of people like, wow, people can actually die kind of thing. And I mean, I'm in my 50s. I've seen loads of people die. But holy shit, like, never would have expected it to be Chuck. And I mean, the guy was 86. Yeah. Every show Kurtzman produced is now canceled. Ending or wrapped. Yeah. Discovery was garbage. Picard was almost an entire trash fire. Lower Decks is done. Lower Decks had maybe 2 or 3 really good episodes. Prodigy, I have not watched. That's why, because it's on Netflix. Packlet Academy, I would not watch. The only thing I've watched from Packlet Academy is Disparew's reviews of it, and like Mr. Brown Alliance's discussions of it. Strange New Worlds, I think I watched the first season or 2, and it was kind of cool, but again, you run into the Abrams-Kurtzman issue of, hey, here's this random mystery that we're never going to resolve. Pricks. Let's see. According to reporting from Tachyon Pulse podcast, Paramount formally withdrew the offer previously on the table for Secret Hideout following the disastrous reception of Starfleet Academy. Thank fuck. Didger says, agreed, that Spidey trailer looked awful even before Stumpy broke the fourth wall. Yeah. The recreation of the Amazing Fantasy 15 cover was cool, though. You got me wondering now. Oh, yeah, okay. I remember that one now. That, oddly enough, that image, or that sort of layout, was used a lot on those old Spider-Man comics. Let's see. The Abrams era is ending. Thank fuck. What do you think the future of Star Trek looks like under Skydance without Kurtzman? What I really... And let's go back to something people actually like. Well, liked more than that fucking green milk drinking episode. Oh dear God, yeah, those 3 words. Somehow Palpatine returned. By the way, guys, whoever you are over at Fandom Pulse that's writing this, you need to learn how to count. Somehow Palpatine returned is not 4 words. Yeah. But that phrase alone was indicative of how lazy the people writing this stuff were. And, yeah, just gross. What do I think Skydance should do? I think Skydance should approach people like the guys behind Axanar, the guys from Filk Ferret Productions, the fanfic guys. Which reminds me, I actually meant to look for something. I may have to grab my phone to find it again. There's an article... Where is it? No. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I got it. Good. Yeah, I think what they should be doing is going to... the guys who actually have passion for the projects. The people who really love the material. I mean, if I was given a shot at making a Star Wars movie, it would be difficult for me to balance my own personal urge to make a Star Wars Legacy series. Or sorry, if I was approached to make live-action Star Wars, it would be very difficult for me to choose between my own personal favorite portion of Star Wars since the films, and the first 6, I mean, which is the Star Wars Legacy universe, which, I mean, would make an amazing series, but wouldn't be necessarily so much for kids. I mean, there's drug use, there's some pretty hot and heavy sexuality in it, so it's really not meant for younger kids. I wouldn't even say it was really meant for early teens. Given the choice, I would probably make something more like Heir to the Empire, and just erase the Disney's canon altogether. go back to something better. Oh, Brian Blessed, I told you chatbot wasn't. I told you the chatbot wasn't working. I think you're a little behind, Digger. Either that, or I'm just horrendously lagged today. But yeah, this whole thing, this somehow Palpatine removed or returned idea, it's just gross. And this talking about that did remind me of this, which I saw this morning. It's an article from Bookster. Ironically enough, I'm fine with an online threat. Piss off. Okay, the fanficification of publishing. Breakthrough or big mistake? Once the internet's dirty little secret, fanfiction, fuck off, you pop-up bastards. Fanfiction has become a publishing darling. One fanfic enthusiast weighs in on the implications. Actually, I don't think this was the article I was looking at. Yes, it is. Okay. I discovered fanfiction at a wildly young age, 2nd grade to be exact. My parents made the questionable decision to let me watch NCIS with them, essentially kickstarting my first real love affair with fandom, inspired by the mercifully clean stories I saw on the internet. I began shoehorning Gibbs, Tony, Ziva, McGee, Abby, and Ducky into my own work. That's fine. Loads of kids did that. I put Rocket Robin Hood in the story I wrote when I was, I don't know, 8. Which was probably about third or second grade, yeah. But here they're talking about, as I write this, not one, but 3 whole Draco Hermione-inspired novels, so /fic, have either already hit bookshelves or will very soon. The Love Hypothesis, which began life as a Raylo fanfic, will soon become a major motion picture starring Daisy Ridley's husband as Kylo, or Adam. Twilight is a great example. Well, 50 Shades of Grey is a great example. It started off as Twilight fanfic. Yes, you can get fanfiction that is incredibly well written, and you can adapt it, in some cases, into a completely different universe. 50 Shades of Grey being a good example. The fact that made so much money is just proof that, well, smut sells. Yeah. George Martin's new Game of Thrones project officially debuts in 3 months. May, June, July. Okay, so that's the theatrical run. Let's see what we got here. I like how not comic book, sorry, CBR likes to make these kind of predictions. In just 2 days, fuck off, Disney's $1.48 billion sequel becomes an instant PVOD, personal video on demand? Oh, sorry, it wasn't a prediction. It was a statement of fact, I suppose. One of the biggest hits of 2025 is officially continuing its success after digital release. In just a few days, Avatar Fire and Ash is officially dominating streaming charts. Is that on Disney? Oh, okay. PVOD. What the fuck is P? Private Video on Demand? I don't know. I don't know what the PVOD stands for. I know VOD is Video on Demand. It's going to drive me nuts if I don't find out. It's definitely not pulmonary veno-occlusive diseases. Premium. Okay, there we go. Now I understand. The audio sucks too. Oh my god, what was that? Yeah. That mood music sucks. Oh my god, the visuals look second rate. Yeah, I think it may be a case of Kino Check not doing well with the... for fuck's sakes, Rumble had me 5 minutes behind. Oh well, it is what it is. Let me see. Yeah, so it's premium video on demand. So, hey, you're paying extra for the thing that you shouldn't have to pay extra for. The whole purpose of getting a streaming service was so you didn't have to pay premium prices. Anyway, what do we got over here from the wrap? So this is going to be the last one before I take my break, and then I'll come back for, looks like something like a couple of hours of gaming today. Let's see. No. 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 I don't care about Jack Black being a jealous bitch. Animorphs is getting a reboot. Oh, dear God, no. GETTR and anybody else watching this, if you were an Animorphs fan, I wasn't. I was too old for it by the time it came out. I'm sorry. Animorphs is getting a reboot, this time on Disney+, produced by Ryan Coogler. Congratulations. None of them will be apes, and none of them will be white. Except the bad guy. Yeah. Ryan Coogler's Proximity Media to produce Animorphs TV series for Disney+. The Testaments and the Summer I Turned Pretty writer Bayan Wilcott will write and executive produce the series for 20th television. He also served as a co-producer in the development room for a 20th adaptation of Book Talk favorite A Court of Thorns and Roses. I don't care enough to read that. Okay, let me see if I have anything anywhere else for fandom stuff. Don't think I do. No. No, I don't. Okay, so I am going to take my break now. And when I come back, we'll spend quite a while gaming today. So enjoy the missing interlude graphic. Oh no, that's over here. Never mind. My bad. I forgot where I was. Okay. I'll be back in, might be about 20 this time. Okay, see you in a bit, folks. Wait, I just realized I can't leave yet. I have to stop this recording, which means I have to say to everybody, if you would like to support what I do, go over to Ko-Fi, fling me a few bucks, and, you know, like, chat, share, comment, follow, subscribe, rant, stand up on the rooftop and scream my name. I don't know. Do whatever you want to do. But if you want to support me, do those things too. Okay, other than that, I hope you're doing well. I hope you continue to do well. Have a good weekend. See you tomorrow. And, as always, rise and rise again until lambs become lions. Bye-bye. Rise and rise again until lambs become lions! Had to throw some more Brian Blessed in there. I mean, come on. Bye, folks.